Welcome to World 247, the only place where we decode world power games in plain language. Today's update is big. Pakistan has started acting overconfident after getting visible backing from Donald Trump. They're louder, bolder, and this time they've gone beyond words. After recent strikes in Afghanistan, which drew global criticism, Pakistan's top general Asim Munir has started giving new warnings, not just to Afghanistan but directly to India. He claims that Pakistan can break India's geographic immunity. Now, what does that even mean? It means Pakistan believes it can hit India where it hurts, not just along the border but inside the system, in the economy, in public confidence, and global perception. This comes right after Asim Munir called India's defense strategy a myth and hinted at both military and economic retaliation. For many analysts, this is not just a random statement, it's a planned move to look strong at home because Pakistan's internal situation is actually collapsing. The Trump factor. Let's start with the obvious question, why now? Because Donald Trump, who could soon return to the White House, has been unusually friendly towards Pakistan. At a recent summit, he even called Pakistan's general his favorite field marshal. For Islamabad, that line was a jackpot. Every news channel there ran the clip on loop. Every speech by their ministers now includes one line of praise for Trump. How he saved millions of lives and his leadership brings peace. It's flattery, plain and simple, but it works. Trump loves public praise and Pakistan knows it. So with this political signal, Islamabad feels shielded, free to speak louder, even to threaten India and Afghanistan openly. The economic threat. The most interesting part of Asim Munir's new statement isn't military at all, it's economic. He said Pakistan would target India's financial stability if provoked. That could mean cyber interference, fake news around markets, or attempts to create panic for investors. Let's be clear. Pakistan doesn't have the skill to damage India's economy directly, but it can try to create noise, spread doubts, fake alerts, and fear around major cities or trade routes. It's not about winning a war, it's about shaking confidence. It's the same playbook they've used for decades. Small actions, big headlines. But this time, India's fundamentals are too strong. Markets are diversified, trade routes are wide, and global investors trust India's system. So if Pakistan tries any such move, it will likely backfire on their own fragile economy first. The Saudi angle. Meanwhile, there's another twist in the story. Saudi Arabia's changing stance. Until recently, Pakistan was proud of signing a mutual defense pact with Saudi Arabia. But now, reports say Riyadh is quietly negotiating a separate security deal with United States. What does that tell you? It means Saudis no longer trust Pakistan's reliability. They've seen Pakistan striking Afghanistan, giving reckless threats, and looking unstable. No major power wants to tie itself to that kind of a partner. If Saudi Arabia, one of Pakistan's closest backers, is rethinking its defense relationship, that's a huge diplomatic warning sign. India's response and the bigger picture. So, how should India look at all this? Calmly and strategically. Pakistan's new talk is not about real power, it's about pressure and posture. They're trying to sound large because they're feeling small. India doesn't need to respond with loud words. The best answer is quiet strength, strong economy, firm diplomacy, and clear readiness. Pakistan might play the noise game. India should play the numbers game. Growth, exports, investment, partnerships. And the world is noticing. While Pakistan threatens economic damage, India is signing new trade pacts, building stronger ports, and exporting defense equipment. That's the real shift. The reality behind the words. Let's be honest, if Pakistan truly had the capability it talks about, it wouldn't need to talk so much. Its threats are now words trying to fill the space where strength used to be. Even their traditional allies, Saudi Arabia, China, and sometimes the US, are keeping safe distance. The world has seen enough instability. Nobody wants to back reckless noise. So, yes, there might be headlines and emotional speeches, but underneath it all, one truth stands out. India has already moved ahead economically, strategically, and diplomatically. And Pakistan, instead of catching up, is busy looking for someone to blame. So, when you hear about economic retaliation or breaking immunity, take it for what it really is, a loud distraction from a deep internal cracks. Trump's backing might give Pakistan temporary confidence, but not permanent power. The moment that support fades, the same leaders will be left facing the same reality, a struggling economy, restless borders, and a world that's no longer buying their story. Stay alert, stay informed, and remember the real power doesn't shout, it just shows results. This is World 247, and we'll keep tracking how this story unfolds.